Hey, what's up, everybody? It is that time. Welcome to MTV Raps.
Yeah.
Fat Five Freddy with my man right here.
What's up?
Tupac.
What's up, y'all?
Long time we ain't hung out together. Like back in
time.
Back in Miami.
Yeah, Miami and New York. Sylvia's.
Yeah, right. Remember Peter Thomas had that little thing down there? Tupac has a real interesting background, and why don't we let's start off with you just, digging into that.
It's deep though. It's like, all right, I was raised in New York. My mama was a Panther. My papa was a hustler from 135th Street, you know what I'm saying? On her trial, facing about 360-something years for conspiracy to all that, she made love with my father, the hustler, and they had a baby, and she was in jail, pregnant with me, you know what I'm saying? And came up out of that, you know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of rich Panther history, all that. Political prisoners run through my tree like a mother, you know what I'm saying? All my folks is in jail, all of them in the pen for doing some real black stuff, you know what I'm saying? Not no ill stuff, some black stuff. So I come out a lot of that sad, teary type stuff. That's where I get stuff like Brenda's Got a Baby. But I also come from the streets because I moved to California, lived in Marin, lived in Oakland, you know what I'm saying? Now I live in Los Angeles, so I'm coming out the street. It's the thug life. That's all. I come out the thug life.
That is an amazing background. I mean, it sounds like a motion picture, but it was real. For those of people that don't know about the Black Panthers were a militant black organization from the 60s.
That was handling their business in a major way.
That was handling their business, and it was a major thing. I mean, how has that affected you in terms of,
It's made it to where, as I know, the police know who I am, the FBI, they already been all through my family, all through my house, all that. When I started talking some old rough stuff, they just like bombarded me and came all at me like I killed the president or something. So it's like, I know that affects me. It affects me in a good way, in a positive manner, because they couldn't slip the okie doke up on me. You know what I'm saying? I had knowledge of where I came from. So like, I didn't just get black when Malcolm X came out. I went through my stage of being mad. You know what I'm saying? It's something after being angry. It's come time to handle your business, and that's what this is about. 93, Thug Life.
Right about here, Thug Life with Tupac, who was, I guess, a son of the struggles and the militant situations of the 60s. Right here,
for real though.
Flavor, hip-hop style, MTV Raps. We're going to roll into your first video.
They got me trapped.
They got my man trapped.
Right here on MTV Raps.
That's right, y'all. Hang out. So then you made your transition into making music.
Yeah, Shock G.
But it wasn't easy now because, you had a really rough childhood. And just, let's start up with telling me briefly, like, what do you attribute to being able to survive that kind of tumultuous upbringing?
Well, because my mother was a Panther, I had, like, strong, like, values, like, about that this wasn't just me. It was a bigger picture. It was my people that's really just getting dogged out. It wasn't just my family, it was all of us. So I wasn't really tripping off that. I knew we was poor, but the poverty like helped me like to like relate to everybody's struggle, you know what I'm saying? No matter where you from, moving to Baltimore and Oakland and Marin and New York and all that like helped me just to make it so I can relate to everybody's struggle, you know what I'm saying? All over the continent.
I'm sorry.
And then Shock brought me in and it made it like it just flowed together. He was like, you be the rebel of the underground. And you talk about that type stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's how it was.
And then you got into making music.
Yeah.
So how did you make the transition? I mean, what was one of the first things that happened that...
Same song.
What was that?
Same song. All around the world, same song. I was starving, living in Marin. Shock was like, come on the road. You could be my roadie, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be glamorous, but you'll be working, you'll be meeting people. I said, cool. Got off the road, he said, well, I'm gonna pay you this, and I'm gonna let you do same song. I did same song. Ever since then, it's been on.
It's been on.
Yep.
Well, we want to also remind you that we're gonna go into the studio, because you working on something with
Thug Life.
Yeah.
Thug Life. We got the crew. It's just fat, mega. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So brothers in the studio right here. We getting ready to dip into there in a minute.
For real though.
In Echo Sound, where a lot of major West Coast artists record out here.
Q, Pooh, Yo, everybody be up in here. Threat. Everybody be up in here. This the spot. This the spot. My man Breed in there too. You gonna see Breed. MC Breed. Ain't no future in your front. He doing some fat new stuff. He in there.
Well, we getting ready to
go in there.
We getting ready to roll on in there.
Yeah.
But you mentioned earlier about Brenda's Got a Baby.
Oh yeah.
And that video.
we're gonna go into Brenda's Got a Baby. First, I want to thank everybody across the country, all the females all over the place that was down with that and helped that be #1. I appreciate that.
It was a major
I'm coming
message.
right back at you. Here go
Major
Brenda Got a
message.
Baby.
On Yo MTV Raps. So like acting, it's been pretty cool for you, huh?
It's been real cool getting my papes on and that a little bit, but it's crazy too, because it's just like what I was telling you about the record business. And acting is the same politics, you know what I'm saying? A young black man can't really get too much. So I'm about to leave that alone too if they keep sweating me too much.
Wait a minute, you're gonna be all right in that acting thing, because there's a lot more opportunities arising. But tell me about your role and your character in Juice. Was any of that, you know, or how much of that, I should say, you know, was, you know, close to how your situation really was?
It's like this. If I'm put in that situation, I'm Bishop. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no problem. It ain't no thing for me to be Bishop. But it ain't no thing for me to be Tupac either if they give me my papers and let me live a little, you know what I'm saying? But if they try to sweat me, Bishop will come out not only in me, but in every brother I get around. It'll be on. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. But that's what's happening in '93. They finna see brothers worse than Bishop. You know what I'm saying? They better handle their business.
What was it like though, the experience of seeing that character on the screen? What was it like for you seeing that character do what he did?
The bug out was how people reacted to me. I was just tripping on, like, people would come up to me and be like, you know what I'm saying? Why you kill him? Why you kill Raheem? Why you kill Steele? I'd be like, I ain't killed nobody.
Like it was a movie,
Yeah,
huh?
they be like, why you kill your homie? They be tripping, man. People be bugging off that, like, you know what I'm saying? Brothers be mean mugging me. Some brothers be hugging me, you know what I'm saying? You damn, you crazy. Yeah. I'd be like, damn, that's the power of television is a mug.
Power of motion pictures.
Yeah.
And you got another motion picture which will be hitting the screens all across America real soon.
In
Poetic
summertime.
Justice.
Yeah.
Tell us about your role in Poetic Justice, co-starring with Janet Jackson.
Oh, yes. I'm co-starring with Janet Jackson.
Got some
in
love
Poetic
scenes in there with
Justice.
Janet?
We got some little, you know what I'm saying, kiss scenes or whatever you want to call it. We get kind of in-depth, if you know what I'm saying. So you got to see, though. I ain't finished to give out the story, but I'm a mailman. I ain't killing nobody. I'm responsible, handle my business. I got a daughter. I'm a father, so it's cool. Come check it out. And she plays a hairdresser. So all you girls in the hair salons, y'all come see it, because it's going to be about you. So come check it out.
And now this album that you're working on right now.
Strictly for my. That's what it's called. That's my album, and it's coming out next month, February. When is it coming out? February. Yeah, in February it drops. Sometime in February, strictly for my. It's gonna be coming out, but it's censored. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool. It's my album. It's cool. It ain't no sellout. It's on.
Raw
So check it
dog,
out.
straight from the streets.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a lot of stuff I couldn't say. A lot of stuff got cut. But a lot of stuff didn't. Holla if you hear me. You know what I'm saying? We finna come at you like that. Holla if you hear me. Video, Yo MTV Raps, my man, Fab Five Freddy. They down with the thug life, if you know what I'm saying.
Yo, Tupac, man, thanks for hanging out with us, man.
No thanks.
Letting us go into the studio and listen to some of them beats a little
Let me
bit
talk
before
to you about something else. You know what I'm saying? Let me holla at you.
Yo,
homie.
we out of here. We're gonna roll into that video on Yo MTV Raps, and I'm gonna say peace. Hold up, baby.
Peace, y'all.